Gemini, I hear that what was once part of your heart's past has to be digested for you to be able to turn it into clouds, seeding that energy into the clouds, into the air, so that it becomes transmuted. So, in other words, in simple terms here, that's true to this channel. This is the Arcana Veil. You are being shown to release things from the past that has been controlling your heart, so that it may rise to the surface, to the thoughts, to the upper air, to that which beyond your heavens, that it may turn into clouds and rain. And that is basically the message for you. Gemini, this is your collective reading. Let's have a look. And if you like this channel, please let me know. Drop a comment down below or an emoji. I'd love to see that. It'd be really cool to connect with you. This is the emotion. We have act rising. Okay, we have authority. Interesting. Okay. So there you go. We're going to see the nature of what is in the heart, in the past of the heart. 2 came out here. We have animus and we have scythe. Well, there you go. Didn't I just say you need to cut that stuff out there? Let it turn into clouds in your coffee, so that it becomes of something useful. Use your magician power that is within you. Each and every sign, each and every position of each and one of you that are here has a very special power inside of you. And that energy comes through the readings, by the way. And so I thought I'd let you know that this is why the energy reads in the readings so incredibly uniquely itself. Because I can see your powers, and it's wonderful to connect with. And so we have the motion, rising, authority, animus, and scythe. And basically what we're going to find out is what is still holding onto your heart in the past, and why is in your emotions. It's obviously something that was deep inside of the roots of who you are, and that it's contributed to your past, to your life, and how you used to rise up into the world. And based on this, the authority is in the heart of your nature, and that is who you are. You're an author of your own life path. You are the authority of your own life. And so you're being shown that you're now approaching it from a much more purer form, because the masculine form is in terms of leadership requires to have his refinement. Doesn't mean you're male or female. I'm saying the masculine ability to create is a masculine form of energy. We all have male and female energies within us, yin and yang. That is a very powerful revealing of itself. And so therefore what needs to be done here is that there has to be a refinement of the masculine part of your consciousness. There is the scythe, and now we're going to cut away all those impurities that don't belong there anymore. Let's have a look what the tarot has to say. We have liberation. Yes, you desire that to happen. You desire the freedom for you to be able to be free from certain emotions that are holding you, that have been holding you hostage. In some way I'm hearing that. We have the 7 of coins here, and that is how you will rise again out of that frequency, by separating yourself or cutting away in the truest form, the King of Coins, under the authority as this position in the read, where you are in control of deciding what part of your nature can impact the material reality around you, and what you need to clear up even more. Remember, Gemini is stationed in everyone's chart, so wherever it's the most prominent for you, where what I'm saying is if it's in alignment, or if there are other major planets around that sign, then that is where it will be the most prominent for you, and that is how you will know. We have the strength here in the animus. There's definitely a rising up of energy taking place inside of you because of the disconnection or the discarding of and cutting off of things that have perhaps polluted your refinery or your refinement process. I'm hearing refinery. We have the Eight of Coins here. So you're definitely on the path of impacting your immediate reality with a lot of materialization or manifestation, as people say, of your experience, your expedition to yourself. So the more you focus on yourself, the more you impact things around you to work towards you for your betterment, because you're doing it in the betterment of your nature, of who you truly are. I almost wanted to do another line. Let's have a look and see what the underworld has to say. The place where you mine up from infinite potentials, many jewels that you can add to your crown, or many gifts that you can add to your consciousness in your upper heavens. It's why the subconscious exists. For that reason, it is like the void space that becomes eminently creative because of its etheric nature. There is the Two of Coins here under the liberation and separation, and the choice being made around this figure, as you can see, is done in a very specific manner, where he is choosing between the nature of how time impacts his life, as you can see. Every time I look at these cards, they have more and more things in them that I have not seen before. There behind him is a little, looks like a passage, or looks like a little historical scenery playing itself out there. There's a boat, ships, sails. Am I seeing this correct? Fish. Very interesting. So as much as it appears to be quite macabre in some ways, it's actually quite a wonderful piece of art. Yeah. The reason he's put sunglasses on is because it's definitely going to be a very specific process to shield the eyes from the distractions, so that he can make his choice to not become emotionally tangled up by stuff that once has inhibited the liberation of your original creativity. We have the Two of Cups here, male, female, underneath the Seven of Coins. You're going to be able to, with this being said, you will build new relationships with people that will bring the financial support in the direction in which it is that you seek to experience. We have the Three of Swords here. Healing from the heart that was broken is what is underneath the chair of the King of Coins. It will be like that, I think. I think this is exactly how the archetype of the King of Coins should be, with the Three of Swords underneath, because I think that it takes quite a lot of effort to heal from things in the past, to be able to sit on that chair and present the coin in your own authority. I think it took a long time to do that for you. This is why you have the authority above your head, the elephant that holds the authority over the memories of all things. I hear for some you can forgive but you can't forget, which is something you need to change. You need to work on that, because that holds your emotions away from you. It holds it hostage. We have the Four of Vessels here underneath the Strength, going through this medicinal process of healing the nature of that heart, bringing the medicines and putting it into there where the swords have pierced, and really focusing on building a bigger structure in your own life of yourself, for yourself. This is not about ego, because if ego was presented here, there wouldn't be the concern to free the soul from emotions that have felt stuck inside of the consciousness here. So you need to keep this in very clear mind space while you observe this consciousness here. We have the fertility on this end. All right. So this is how you are essentially building your pathway going forward. You're focusing on bringing that energy into the next part of your life path, but you need to separate old energies away. You need to precision cut emotions that are tied up into your consciousness that are inhibiting you from free flowing into the authority of who you are for yourself. Okay, this is the past. This doesn't mean you're doing it right now, but for some of you who are in wherever degree you are in, this is the outcome for you in terms of doing this successfully, where you are then able to sit on that chair to be able to enjoy this experience right now. I almost said ritual. We have the 5 of Cups here. No, 4 of Cups. Sorry, 4 of Cups here, which means it's not so much that you are positioned in a place where you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know which to choose. It means that you're offered choices to make. You are offered more doors open here than you perhaps have thought you ever had at your disposal at any point in time. Gemini, this was your reading. If you found this reading to be helpful or you enjoyed the way that it was read, please let me know. Drop a comment down below or an emoji. I'd love to connect with you. Until next time, see you soon.